Hi there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. This is just my short little introduction guys, to let you know that I have been a little bit sick this week, so I'm not showing up face to face here, but I just want to wish you all a wonderful week and let you know that all the links that you need are below the video for my social media, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. And should you want to arrange a private reading, also the links to the decks that I use and the music as well, as many of you do ask about that. So don't forget to like the video guys if you enjoy the content, and leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button, that would be amazing. It really helps the content travel further and keeps me putting out these readings for you. Don't forget to keep shining bright, keep shining your inner flame and keep it burning bright. Let's go to your reading. Hi there Cancer, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading for March 8th through to the 14th. Cancer, let's see what may be on the cards for you for the week. Starting here with the Work Your Light Oracle, to grab a couple of those for you. We'll then go to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, and I'll be using the Rider-Waite with the Star Child Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. Let's jump in. Deep replenishment, Cancer. Retreat, rest, be held. Reminds me of the Four of Swords energy, which says sometimes we need to take a pause, a break. Doesn't have to be for long, it can even just be an afternoon or a couple of hours to yourself, to be rather than do. Because sometimes it's in that moment of stillness, quietness, meditation or contemplation that the breakthrough or inspiration that you are seeking comes through. And that's why it's important to not always be, projecting out with our energy, because, spirit and our intuition sort of speaks and opens up to us in those moments. And I've got boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries here, Cancer? You can see in that card here how all these, energetic clutches are coming at you. And sometimes you feel like you're just being pulled in so many different directions that you just don't have the time or the energy for yourself anymore. And I think that's why that deep replenishment card is there. Just be careful what you're agreeing to, what you're committing to. Make sure that you're only committing to what you have the energy for, so that you can still nurture yourself as well. So that can look like, demands, too many demands on the work front, or sometimes we're just overloaded in terms of work and home and social as well. So it's important to create balance. Okay, we'll take that one there. We have got, Judgment. Okay, that is a really big energy. Such a beautiful card, this one, from the Moonchild Tarot. So Judgment, guys, this is the second to last major arcana. And it really is that last call, maybe a divine wake-up call that says whatever the situation is that you are dealing with, whether it's work, your relationships, your location, your home, it asks you, are you really going round for another cycle in that? Or are you going to move this to a victorious completion, the world energy, the last major arcana? So there's kind of a feeling that you're at a bit of an end of your tether with something, maybe at a crossroads, where you've kind of got to a point where it's like something's got to give. I'm feeling confined, I'm feeling constricted, feeling limited in this situation. I just want to rise up and be free, unbound and liberated. So I'm kind of feeling that's the wake-up call that you're getting. And Judgment says, are we going around for another cycle, or are we closing it out? It often links to karmic completion as well. There could have been lessons to learn in this situation. Maybe you've learnt those and you're being called to move on to the new. Let's go to the Rider-Waite here, Cancer. I'm going to take the one that is the Emperor, number 4 in the major arcana. I'll take both of those. 8 of Pentacles in the current focus energy, and the Devil. So I'm feeling this is in a work situation, guys. We have the Emperor, we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is known as the Worker card. So I think some of you are feeling overworked potentially. We will see what way it goes. The devil next to the Emperor, there could be a really controlling boss or team leader manager. King of Wands is definitely in work or entrepreneurship. Leo in the Minor Arcana, powerful, powerful energies. At the bottom of the deck is the Lovers, Gemini number 6 in the Major Arcana, the harmony and the smooth sailing that you are wanting. It's on the other side, guys. It's on the other side. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. So we've got a lot of Major Arcana here so far. Okay, it's on the ground. 4 of Cups. Yeah, you're dissatisfied. You are dissatisfied, Cancer. Clarifying the Devil, I have the Moon, the card of Pisces. Got some shady things going on here. Clarifying the King of Wands. 6 of Wands. There goes your victory. Double number 6s. Yeah, you're really rising up here. What am I going to get another one for? The Fool. Yeah, okay. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay guys, let's jump in. So you've actually got a double hit of Aries here in sort of the recent past up to the present here. Starseed and the Emperor. So I'm really feeling that you can feel that change is upon you. And I really think that you are craving the new. So there is a sense here that I feel like your work situation for a lot of you is either burning you out in some way, but it's not really necessarily from overwork. I think it's to do with an individual, a controlling individual here. Now the 4 of Cups, let's go there first. It shows dissatisfaction. And there's also a sense of not getting your emotional needs met at work. So that can look like somebody potentially overloading you with work, or the way that they are treating you or talking to you. There's no empathy in it. There's no kind of consideration for either your happiness or, you know, whether you're okay with things. It's really just very mechanical, robotic kind of thing. Somebody who does, I think that your manager or leader is somebody who is lacking compassion, is what I'm trying to say. And there's also a sense here that some of you are bored in the role. Some of you are just, you know, wanting to pull away from it because there is some kind of toxic energy here is what I'm seeing. So that's the 4 of Cups. And it really says that you feel like you could do better somewhere else. Maybe your ideas are just not being listened to as well. The 4 of Cups, you know, you can see these 3 upright cups. It says you know that you can create something really, really grand here. But you're not being listened to, your needs aren't being met. So it's judgment time for you. You're really making the decision to potentially, you know, move on, you know, from this role. I'm going to leave the Fool to a little bit later. There could also be just a lot of meddling or too many chefs in the kitchen, so to speak. You know, like you have to fight to be heard. You have to fight to, you know, or it's whoever speaks the loudest that gets heard here. 3 of Pentacles can really be, you know, about teamwork and potentially that dynamic not really working the best. So that's what I'm feeling here. I think there's that there's somebody in the mix who is either playing people off against each other, creating toxic energy, or being really controlling and demanding, domineering as well is what I'm feeling here. The Emperor is also an omen for you to step up and hold your boundaries. The Emperor is somebody who is shaping their reality and not allowing others to shape it for them. So there is a sense here, Cancer, that you need to step up and hold your territory, hold your power here. So if you are being asked to do, you know, loads of tasks, you can say, yeah, I can do that, but this is available time I've got, and can you help me prioritize them? Or, you know, if it just doesn't seem realistic, you know, actually ask the other person, how would they approach it? Because in your mind it might not be doable. So there's also a reminder here, Cancer, that sometimes you need to hold yourself emotionally at work. If you are getting upset, and I know that can really happen, if we can kind of hold ourselves emotionally just a little bit, then we're going to be able to move through this a lot more logically and practically as well. That's why the Emperor wears that armor underneath the cloak here. So you're getting into control, you're stepping up, you're being asked to hold your boundaries with people, and potentially this really strong energy that I see here. So in the current or focus energy, the Moon, the Devil, and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm also sensing that you might be the one who is working really hard or carrying the team in some way and not being recognized for it. So that's something that's coming through here, Cancer. So the Devil is also, you know, it could be that you're dealing with a Capricorn or Pisces. This can be a codependency on the job or the career as well. So some of you might think, well, I can't leave to follow my true dreams, and find that harmony and peace because I need the money, I need to finish this apprenticeship or internship for some of you. But, you know, we have to ask ourselves, you know, what is the cost? What is the payoff of this? And Judgment and the Devil is saying that it is restrictive for you in some way, or is limiting your true potential or happiness. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves, what is the best trade-off? Fulfillment or our earthly desires? Because the Devil can kind of be that addictive lusting for that. So that's what I'm seeing. There's some kind of confinement here. You know, there could be somebody who's not badly manipulative, but it's like, you know, we need you as a part of the team, and, you know, you're going to do this role and you're going to move up the ranks and all of that. But, you know, that could just be to keep you there because they know that you might leave. So that's coming through as well. The Moon can talk about that there are hidden agendas, that there are things going on behind the scenes that you might not be aware of. So just be careful of that, and just make sure that you are looking out for number one, because potentially the people that you might be trusting there are not looking out for your best interests, is what I'm seeing here. Trust your intuition. What you are feeling in your gut is right here. And, you know, you're showing up really here as somebody who is, you know, a really good solid worker, and you just don't want that to be taken advantage of, Cancer. So that's what I'm seeing here. And the Moon ultimately can mean that even though like things might feel a bit shaky here and you're really trying to make this decision whether to potentially stay or go, this is a hidden blessing because it's going to align you, Cancer, to your true path in some way. So don't fear what's going on. It is going to work out in the best way possible. And of course, you know, we are in Pisces season at the moment. We've just started it, or coming into the second week. So it's saying this is all the, you know, the timing for this to go down. And I kind of feel that, you know, it's going to shake itself out this month, what you decide to do. So look at this, Starseed, which is the Fool in this deck, the Six of Wands and the King of Wands. So there's a new path opening up for you, and you can strongly feel that, or you're being called to take a blind leap of faith, potentially in another direction here. You've got the King of Wands on your side, and this is a very visionary, discerning energy of deciding which way to go. The King of Wands is also a real entrepreneurial energy. So there might be an opportunity for you to leave the situation and go out on your own. Be a contractor, freelance, start up your own thing for some of you. Or at least this is the foresight. This is the foresight for you to step up and go your own way. There is a real kind of energy here of being seen publicly as well. Some of you might be afraid to step up and expose something, especially with that Moon. You might know that there's something going on, exposing the truth or something like that. But the Starseed or Fool card really is about you starting out on a fresh new start in alignment with your rebel heart, your truth, and being guided by your instincts. Don't worry about how it's all going to end up and what the end goal and result is. It's about trusting in the journey. So if you're being called somewhere else towards your passions, your truth, your purpose, and your desires, the cards are saying here, Cancer, that you will be victorious in that. Ten of Cups is showing itself to me over there as well. So this is the card of victory. The Lovers can also be a yes card in the tarot. So it's saying, yes, you will be victorious. You will move towards your harmony, your smooth sailing, your joy, create what you want with your life here. This is also a card of choice. It says, yet it is a big choice, and it's around a matter of the heart, because you feel kind of really invested here, Cancer. I feel like you are the one that doesn't want to let the team down, but you can feel that you will be victorious if you do move on in your own way. The Six of Wands also says, well, look, you know, the worst is over here. You're moving into a brighter time, but it's time for you to step up, take control, hold your boundaries, and potentially move this situation across to a grand karmic completion. I feel like there was a key lesson for you to learn here, and it could have been about how to manage your energy, or how to deal with strong energies here that I'm seeing in the workplace that might just want to take advantage or manipulate in some way. So I really think there's been great learning here, and you have the opportunity to take that, and it's going to take that somewhere else, and it's going to elevate you. That knowledge, that learning is going to help elevate you to the next level. And the vibration here is looking really high with double sixes. It is a number of harmony and balance and love and all of that. We've got the Ten of Cups there as well. So the future is really bright beyond this situation. That's what it's saying here. So it is actually a hidden blessing, what is unfolding here, though it might not feel like it at the moment. Cancer, I'm wishing you all the best with this. It's quite an intense little reading, but you've got this. Just keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it may or may not be your story. If you're called to share, please do drop me a comment. I do read them all and try and interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Cancer, it has been a pleasure to read your cards today, and I'll see you back here for another reading next week. Bye for now.